is Dan from Lathrop Insurance. Here in Rhode Island, we take pride in taking care of our own. At Lathrop Insurance, we have spent 86 years helping families and businesses protect what matters most. Whether it's your home, your business, or the legacy you're building, our team is here to provide peace of mind through customized insurance solutions. We're proud to support high school sports across Rhode Island because when our community grows stronger, we all win. Lathrop Insurance. Personalized protection, local expertise. Visit lathropinsurance.com to see how we can protect what matters most to you.
Hello one, hello all, and welcome to Federico Gymnasium for a local rivalry set yet again as the 3-1 Bulldogs play host to the 1-3 Chariho Chargers. Records you can throw out the window for this one, folks. I am the voice, Greg Morano. This is 321 Media, and this is the Redstone Tire pregame show. It's a division crossover as well. The Chargers are Division 1, the Bulldogs are Division 2. In what was supposed to be a rebuilding year for this Bulldog team, they're looking at it quite the opposite, as they came out and won their first 9 games of the year to go 3-0, lost a tough one to Lincoln, and look to rebound here today, and we're about to get things started. Number 11 for Chariho, Casey Poplowski, is set to serve. The officials are getting the final placements in, and there's the whistle, so we're set to go. And for a serve into the net, Bulldogs will take the quick side out and the point. 1-0 Westerly. Wearing number 3 tonight, I am very confident that that's Grady Arthur on my roster is number 5, but as a sophomore, one of the best setters in the state already. And a nice set there behind by Chariho to return it out of bounds. Bulldogs point. 2-0 Westerly, and off set to serve. The lefty, you know it's him, and it's a missile. Nice dig in the back by Chariho. Set back, dink over. Handled by Kenyon. Spike, nice dig by Chariho at the net, though, and another one. And again, and that one's going to fly deep. Nice play by Chariho. Great job on both of the Bulldog spikes. 2-1 is our score. And the serve handled by Kenyon in the back. Off deep, back to Kenyon, and that spike handled. Out of bounds, and out of bounds it is. That'll be a quick side out and a Bulldog point. Now, Kenyon, just a stud. He was an all-stater last year, and he's a big part of the reason this isn't a rebuilding year any longer already. It's an excitable group here today. Both teams loud before the game. And the serve. Number 6, Asa Mayo. Nice serve. Handled. Set by Kenyon to the net and blocked at the net against the Chargers. Bulldogs point. They touch the net. And Mayo with a serve, and that's going to drop in short, dug out. Nice set. Blocked at the net, still up, put it back down, and it's good for the Bulldogs. Number 7, Nate Pasiga. He's been all over the net already. It's 5-1 Westerly. Mayo set to serve again. 3 in a row here. And a nice one. Handled. Nice set at the net by the Chargers. Blocked at the net. Another nice set. And that one's going to fly deep. Did he touch it? No. Bulldogs point. 6-1. And Mayo will continue. And the serve drops short, dug out well. Another nice set by the Chargers. And that's going to fly deep. And no hands on it by the Bulldogs. Mayo will take another. 7-1 Westerly. Game 1 here, best of 5 match. Early in the season, but every game matters. And this one has a little extra spice, being Chariho. Short set, had to dink it, hit the net. Bulldogs point, 8-1. I mean, the Bulldogs look complete across the board. They really do after losing 8 seniors. And the set to the net. over, set by Orth, spike, and that's going to fly long, and oh, he kept it up, and that will not go over. Bulldogs point. Heck of an effort by Chariho, though. You wouldn't think it's 9-1 by the way Chariho's playing, but Wesley's a good club already. They have 3 wins, all came in 3-0 fashion. And the serve by Mayo. He's got 7 in a row. Set to the net, a good one. Blocked at the net, and that is going to fly off. Bulldog point. What a block. And timeout called by Chariho. Score, Bulldogs 10. Chariho 1. We'll take a quick break.
At the Ocean Community YMCA, community means showing up across 4 branches and 2 summer camps, all rooted in one shared mission. Every day we bring people together to grow stronger in spirit, mind, and body. From fitness floors to youth programs, from lifelong friendships to unforgettable summer memories. No matter your age or stage of life, there's a place for you here to belong, to thrive, and to be supported. This is the place where everyone belongs. This is the Ocean Community YMCA.
And welcome back as the players take the court again. Chariho had to take a timeout, try to revitalize things a little bit. The serve by Mayo, and that's a beauty coming out of the timeout. Set goes over the net to the Bulldog side, and they take care of it. Net's moving, doesn't matter. Point for the Bulldogs coming out of the timeout. When your opponent calls it and you come out with a score, that's a big momentum push. And that's 9 in a row for Mayo. And he continues to drop it hard for him. Nice deep set. And that one's going to be kept alive. And back to Orth. Nice. Getting a point for the Bulldogs. 12-1. They came to play, and I'll tell you what. The crowd for Chariho trying to revitalize things, and Mayo serve. A beauty. Handled. Set is deep. Had to adjust, and did he get it in? No, he did not get it inside the pole. I didn't think so, and the point goes to the Bulldogs. 13-1. That's 11 straight for Mayo at the service. And a nice different stroke to the backside. Set. Far side. Spike attempt. Tipped. Kept alive. Kenyon. And nice return. Set from behind. They have to take it over. Blocked at the net. Whistle. Bulldogs call. 14-1. Holy smokes. This is getting out of hand. And another. Mayo still at the helm. That set is a beauty. Blocked at the net. And they kept it alive. They're going to return it. Kenyon. And Orth puts it down, and that is going to get back over. Holy smokes. Kenyon puts it down. Holy smokes, what a volley. And Kenyon says, that's enough of this, and puts it down. 15-1, 13 at the service for Mayo. He's finding different speeds. He's finding different landing points. And right there, they had a heck of a time digging, but they did. Bulldogs keep it alive. Bump set to the far side, and a beauty. And nice save, and now we're going to move it back up to Chariho. And blocked at the net. And that's it. Bulldog point, 16-1. Holy smokes, is Mayo hot. I haven't seen this many on the service since I've been doing this, and I've been doing it for a little while now. And a beauty, absolute beautiful serve. Deep set into the net, another point for the Bulldogs, 17. And they're getting frustrated on the green side. And the serve to the back corner, dug out nicely. Bump set to the Bulldogs, out of bounds. Bulldog point, and that'll be 18. Mayo has 16 straight service points. And he continues to put it in play. Low set, and nice dig by the Bulldogs. And a back set, dug out by the Chargers. Bump set to the top. Spike attempt, block, and the Chargers finally get a side out and a point. And number 5, Jackson Vachon will serve for the Chargers. Need to cut a chunk out of this thing here before it gets out of hand. If it's not already. Nice serve, handled by Kenyon. Off. And the spike attempt blocked, but he dug it back out. And a bump goes over the net. Handled by the Chargers. Set. Handled by Kenyon. And the spike by Pasiga, and it is dumped back over. Kenyon's got it. And Pasiga blocked at the net. Nice job by the Chargers. Deep set to Alt, and that flies deep. Chargers will grab another. 18-3. Nice volley by both squads there.
Great numbers because they got new numbers.
I know this. I figured out Grady. Who else?
One Mayo. Number 6 is Reed.
Oh my God. Okay. So this is wrong.
Yeah. You want to write them?
Yeah, I don't have a pen. I have enough. So he is number 6. And who's he? The numbers.
Mayo is 5.
And off is 3. Thank you. All right, back in the game, folks. I had to get a little roster correction. My apologies. So number 6, with all the serves, has been Holden Reed. And no, nothing against Jason Mayo. He is wearing now number 5 as they change roster numbers. And that'll be off with the set, and then they can't return it. Off will be wearing number 3 rather than number 5. And now we're good to go, but a little chunk cut out, 19-4. Apologize for the delay. Love when they change jerseys. So anyway, that being said, congratulations to Holden Reed. You did a heck of a job at the service. In fact, you had more service points in a row than I think I've ever seen. So nice job by Holden Reed, number 6. Grady Off is wearing number 3. I knew that. He's the lefty setter. Nice spike. And
I'm Dr. Devin Barley. I own Greenwich Bay Chiropractic right on Main Street in East Greenwich. We are a chiropractic office that offers services like therapeutic exercise, as well as non-surgical spinal decompression therapy. Even if you're dealing with a chronic health issue that you just kind of say it is the way that it is, there are so many people that we've been able to help who thought that they didn't have any other options. If you're dealing with things like arthritis, headaches, low back pain, disc injury, pain down your leg or your arm due to a disc injury, those are great cases for us, and those are people that we've been able to help quite a bit.
welcome back, everybody. 22-4 the score. Chance for side out. And the lefty serve, handled in the back. Back bump, nice job actually on that one. And that'll be a point for the Chargers, 22-5. So the Bulldogs start here in game number 1. Best of 5 matchup. We are live at Federico Gymnasium. I am the voice, Greg Moreno. This is a 3-2-1 media production. And the bump goes over the net. Kenyon handles it. Dug out by the Chargers. Still alive. They're going to have to dump it. And they do. Handle in the back by Pasiga. So off to Kenyon. And that is a trio that is tough to stop right there. And that'll be point number 23 and slide out. Husero set to serve for the Bulldogs, and a beauty. Dug out close to the net, blocked by Kenyon. Point for the Bulldogs. Match point. Husero looking to wrap up game number 1. And dug out in the back. The set, quick spike block, out of bounds. Chariho is alive with their 6th point of the day, 24-6. Yeah, so folks, I am filling in right now for 321 Media. Test out some new technology for them. And you can catch me on VoiceCast on Talk New England, folks. And that one falls inbounds for the Chargers. 24-7 to score. Problem being is that they need about 18 straight here to stay alive. 17. Another lefty service. Bump set by Orth over the net by Reed. Nice set by the Chargers. Blocked at the net. Game number 1 in the books. Goes to the Bulldogs by a score of 25-7. They will switch sides, and we will be right back.
Hi, I'm Sean with Easy Does It Moving and More. Whether it's local or long distance, we've got you covered. We even help with unpacking and secure storage when you need it.
From start to finish, Easy Does It Moving and More makes sure that all of your belongings get there safely. Make your move easy and call 401-545-6078 today.
Easy Does It Moving and More, because moving shouldn't be stressful. It should be easy.
Ever thought about leveling up your fitness game in a fun and meaningful way? Kiefer's Martial Arts on Granite Street has everything you're looking for. Kickboxing, Muay Thai, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and of course, adult karate. It's not just about getting fit, it's about building your self-confidence, discipline, and that unstoppable feeling you get from all your hard work. Stop into Kiefer's Martial Arts today to sign up.
Hi, I'm Chris Kozłowski, owner of Broadview Florist and Garden Center in Dunn's Corners. For over 40 years, our family-owned business has been your go-to destination for beautiful, custom-made floral arrangements. Whether it's a special event or just to brighten up your day, we create highest quality designs tailored just for you. Trust Broadview Florists to make every moment unforgettable. Visit us today or give us a call at 401-322-0390.
Blinds, shades, shutters. You can do a lot of exterior shades, some sun protection or bug screens, window tinting, or different decorative options on business windows, conference rooms. I'm Cliff.
I'm Taylor.
And we're with Bumblebee Blinds.
Are you looking for a fresh cut in Westerly? Step into Rio's Barber Shop in Granite Plaza. Whether it's a classic trim or a trendy new look, we've got you covered. Experience the perfect cut for every age and style in a friendly and relaxed atmosphere. At Rio's, it's not just a haircut, it's an experience. Visit Rio's Barber Shop in the Granite Plaza in Westerly or give us a call to schedule your appointment at 401-315-2208. Your style, our craft, Rio's Barber Shop.
Welcome back to Federico Gymnasium, folks. I am the voice, Greg Morano, and I am filling in tonight for this 321 Media program, testing out some technology for them. You can find me on the Voicecast Talk New England, and we'll be back active on that tomorrow morning. You want to see some Stonington baseball, 11 a.m. Talk New England will have it for you. Bulldogs on the court. Impressive first game by the Bulldogs, who are looking to go to 4-1. And like I said, they graduated 8 seniors. And the talent they have on the court, you would never know it. You would absolutely never know it. I mean, look at number 6, Holden Reed, with, 17 service points in a row, or close to that. Just incredible performance at the net with Orth. And Kenyon didn't even need to go to the net, but he clearly is superior in that area. The Bulldogs have been playing clean since their first game of the year, which I covered, and it was a 3-0 sweep. They have 3 wins in 3-0 variety. They only have 2 teams ahead of them, technically. It's early to look at standings. Those 2 teams are 3-0, 4-0, West Warwick and Tolman. And Chariho trying to work their way back up in Division 1. We are ready to go with game number 2. Bulldogs took game number 1 if you're just joining in. We are live at Federico Gymnasium. Tomorrow I'll be live at Stonington High School. And a little silence in the gym at the moment. The Bulldogs dominated game number 1. And we'll see. They got Grady Orth. Obviously, he's their best server setter. He's a sophomore, and he's just phenomenal. But that goes with the family. I mean, his father and mother, both collegiate-level athletes, mother volleyball, as she took the volleyball team to the state championship with the help of her daughter, Lila, Gatorade Player of the Year. And the Chargers' first point goes out of bounds, and the Bulldogs will take the point. And the serve into the net it goes, and almost took down the net, and Chariho get it back, 1-1. Grady's father, phenomenal volleyball player, basketball player, baseball player. Could have gone and played any of the three. And the bump to the net, Grady saves it and put over by Pasiga, 2-touch. Point goes to the Chargers, and it's their first lead of the day. The serve goes long, kept alive to the top. And the Bulldogs handle it in the back. Set. Ooh, puts it over, tries to catch him sleeping. Two hands, and the Bulldogs will give up the point, 3-1. Number 17 serving for the Chargers. That's Ricky Camoli. And a little misstep confuses the Bulldogs. Kind of exciting the Chargers a little bit here, 4-1. And the serve goes to the backside. Deep set. Canyon into the net it goes, though. So the Bulldogs are tick off at the moment. 5-1 the score. Chargers lead. This is game number 2 in the best of 5 match. Game number 5 of the season for both teams. Set. Ooh, mishandled. Are they going to be alive? They are. They'll dig it over. Set by the Chargers. Spike attempt, and it's going to fly wide off the hand of the Bulldogs. Another Charger point. They got 6. More than they had the entire game last game. That's why high school sports are fantastic. And the serves handled by Kenyon, set off into the net by Pasiga. Point for the Chargers. Not far from a timeout, and there it is. Timeout by the Bulldogs. Need to try to kill momentum and flip it here a little bit. With that, we'll take a quick break and return.
What's going on, everybody? It's Patrick down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. And this weekend, the new iPhone is here, and we have them all in stock. Come get the brand new orange iPhone 17 Pro or the brand new razor thin iPhone Air. The best part is trading your old iPhone and get up to $1,100 off. I mean, you get the brand new iPhone for free. But this weekend, you can get the brand new iPad and Series 11 Apple Watch for free. It's all happening down here at the Wireless Zone at 224 Post Road, Dunn's Corners. Don't delay. Stop in today.
It starts with a conversation. We dive deep into a 75-minute evaluation, one-on-one and real support between sessions. We don't just chase symptoms, we rebuild how your body moves so you can stay active for years to come and get back to the life you enjoy.
Boom, we're live, folks, and handled in the back. Off with the sets. Canyon puts it down, dug out nicely. Handled by Off again, and Canyon puts it over. Chargers are alive. This one. Then Spike blocked at the net. Holy smokes. We are moving here, and they return to Off. Set by Off. Spike by Pasiga. Handled in the back. Set by the Chargers, and they put it down. Have they turned things around? Boy, they have. And serve to the back end. Handled by Off. Pasiga puts it over, and that's going to fly wide. Everything going the way of the Chargers here at the moment, 9-1. Handled in the back, not well. Nice set by Kenyon, puts it over. Set at the net, and that falls down. Charger point. Frustration in the blue, I can see it. Still doable. Side out, much necessary. And the serve, handled by Kenyon. And the spike, and that's going to fall for the Bulldogs. So they get the side out, they get the serve, they get the point, and now they can see if they can tack some on. It's going to be Holden Reed, who did the damage in game one at the service. Let's see if he can keep it going. Only a sophomore, and excellent day, and they mistime it. They're able to return it out of bounds. Bulldog point, 10-3. It's high school. You just need a couple to get momentum and get refreshed. Reed with the serve. And that is dug out somehow, but not returnable. That's an ace. And Reed, again, 2 in a row, 10-4. Let's see if you can cut down on some of the damage here. Side out the champ from the Chargers bench. And that goes into the net. They got their side out. And their 11th point. Number 11 serving for the Chargers, Casey Poplowski. Serve to the back end. Off with the set deep. And Kenyon has to dump it. Spike attempt blocked at the net. Handled by Chariho. They're going to spike again and handle in the back by Reed. Over the net, diving. And the Bulldogs put it down. A diving dig attempt by the Chargers turned into a beautiful set for Pasiga. That's one more for the Bulldogs, 11-5, and Pasiga set to serve. Blocked at the net by Kenyon. Point Bulldogs. 11-6. And a nice serve by Pasiga, and that's going to be a point for the Chargers. Server stepped on the line, and they give it back. 12-6 to score. And a nice serve. Bulldogs able to return it. Nice job by Wesley recovering. Set at the bottom, and that is going to go off a Bulldog out of bounds, and it'll be a Charger point. Point 13 for Pasiga to Kenyon off 2 Chargers and out of bounds. And that's a Sameo. And he'll get the point off. Kenyon spike. Bulldogs 8. They're suddenly only down 5. And the serve. Handling the back. The back set. Spike attempt. And that's going to fall in for a point for the Chargers. They get the side out. That's number 20, Tyler Dugas. Quick substitution for the Bulldogs. Whistle, and we roll. The serve. To the back, handled. Brought back in, they got to dump it, and Pasiga does. Nice job to the back line. Satters brings it back, mistimed the jump, and Kenyon makes sure it doesn't go over. Side out for the Bulldogs. That's a Westerly point, 14-9. And the serve falls in. Handled in the back, the set. Spike blocked by the Bulldogs. Westerly point, 14-10, and we got a game again. And here we go. Set by Pasiga. And then off. And that stays on the Chargers side of the net. Another Bulldog point. Number 4 for the Bulldogs setting up here. And drops in. Nice set. They bring it to the back line, handled by the Bulldogs barely, but nice bump set by Kenyon. And they put it out of bounds. It's going to be a Charger point, 15-11. Number 1, Reed McCann serving for the Chargers. Nice line drive serve, falls in. Chargers ace, gives them 16. And a return by the Chargers. Nice little volley. Spike attempt. Tipped by the Chargers. Kept alive. Set at the bottom of the net. And blocked by the Bulldogs inbound. That's a Westerly point. 16-12. Holy smokes. We got a great one here. Folks, this is game 2. If you're just joining us, Bulldogs dominated game 1. Best of 5 match. And the senior all-stater, Henry Kenyon, set to serve for Westerly. And a missile out of bounds to go. That'll be 17-12. I am the voice, Greg Moreno. This is a 321 media production. You can normally find me on a voice cast on Talk New England, which is where I'll be tomorrow doing some Stonington baseball. And a little trick, and they kept it alive. Chariho having a great game. And off the rafters, turns into a Charger point. 18-12. And the serve. Handle in the back. Set. Spike blocked at the net. Bulldogs keep it alive. And another one kept alive by the Chargers. And this one's blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, and the Bulldogs will get the point. No one's budging here. 18-13. And all set to serve, and that's what they like to see. The lefty to the back line, set to the bottom. And over the top, brought back over to the Chargers, out of bounds. That's a Chariho point. 19, they're inching their way. Number 17, back set to serve, Ricky Camoli. And the serve flies deep and out, and the Bulldogs needed that in reality once you're this close to 20. So the Bulldogs got 14 to trail 5 with like a nice little group here. And the lefty serve to the back line. It was a nice serve. Set. Tipped alive by the Bulldogs. Kenyon's going to set to the net. And it's blocked by the Chargers. Charger point. They got 20. Number 11, set to serve, Casey Poplawski. Drops in Kenyon. Off, back set to Kenyon. Spike falls in. They were hoping it would go out. It did not. 20-15. Pasiga set to serve for the Bulldogs. And that one falls out of bounds. 21 for the Chargers. And the lefty for the Chargers just over the net. It was a missile out of bounds, though. Bulldogs got what they needed, the freebie. Still trail by 5. Chargers only need 4 to close this thing out. I believe this is Asa Mayo serving to the back line to get a nice setup. Blocked at the net, and that'll be a Bulldog point. 21-17. Mayo with the serve. A beauty to the back. Handled. Back set, tough one. And that's going to go out of bounds. Well, through. Chargers get the point. 22-17. Number 20 set to serve, Tyler Dugas for the Chargers. That one goes deep and out, and that's an ace. 23 for the Chargers. Chargers set, deep, dump it over, handled by Pasiga. Set, Kenyon, handled, doing a great job on the back line for the Chargers, and that is going to stay alive. Holy cow, spike back, comes alive again. Bulldogs don't want to let it hit the floor. Nice set to the bottom, and that is going to be alive. Still alive, Pasiga to the back line, one of the better volleys of the day, and the spike over the front, and stay alive. Pasiga puts it back over. Set to the deep side of the net, bottom of the screen, and handled alive. Bulldogs, this is by far the best set of the day, and the Bulldogs get the point, and the crowd roars. Holy smokes, what a volley. That took everyone on both sides. Bulldogs get the point, trailing by 5. Can't give up 2. Set to the bottom, close to the net, and that's not going to work. Bulldogs will get the point, 23-19. Cash Spizzato serving for the Bulldogs. Set by the Chargers and off the Bulldogs. Oh, that's turned into a good set by the Chargers, and what a return. Dumped over by the Bulldogs. Another set at the net, dinked it over, handled by Pasiga. And slams it down with the lefty arm, 23-20. Bulldogs serve, ball's in Spizzato's hands, 3-point game. Race to 25, win by 2. Timeout on the side of the Chargers. It doesn't get better, folks. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
If you want a sweet treat or a bite to eat, if you're shopping for the week or a great piece of meat, there's only one place to go. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. Meet me at Dunn's Corners Market. If you're here for the weekend or you're here for a lifetime, meet me at Dunn's Corners Market.
The timeout to get the point. You see the frustration on the green. 23-21. One team needs 2, one team needs 4. Number 4 at the helm for the Bulldogs. Spizzato's serve, a beauty, to the back line. Set to the bottom of the court, and a miscommunication. Bulldogs point, 23-22. Holy smokes. Cash Spizzato comes in for the rescue. Nice serve again. Low bump, deep set, and that is going to be returned by Pasiga. What a job. Deep set, spike attempt, tipped by the Bulldogs and return. It's still alive. No team wants to give up. The Bulldogs get the point. Holden Reed puts it over. We are knotted at 23, a race to 2. Wow, I haven't seen a more competitive game in ever, maybe. What a serve by Spizzato again. Low set, and again a miscommunication. It goes over the Bulldog side. And Chariho is going to get a whistle and a point. Unfortunate break for the Bulldogs. Match point, game point. Bulldogs serve. And the serve for the Chargers in the net. They give it right back. Knotted at 24. One team clearly has the momentum from the comeback, and here we go, 24-24, game 2. Henry Kenyon at the helm. The All-Stater drops one in the back. Bottom set. Out of bounds it goes. We got game point for the Bulldogs. Game 1, remember, folks, was like 25-5 or something. And this is for a comeback victory in game 2. No one better at the serve. Kenyon serves it. Handled in the back, but not well. Deep set. And that's going to be a Charger point. We're still knotted. 25-25. Number 5 serving for the Chargers, Jackson Pashan. A race to 2. The serve. Nice dig in the back, and they had to dump it over, and they let it go out of bounds, and the Chargers take the lead. Game point. Bulldogs absolutely need this side out here. Nice serve, dug out. Bump set deep. They're going to have to dump, and they do. Handled in the back by the Chargers. Low set, spike, out of bounds. And the Bulldogs get the point. I didn't know if they tipped it. We are knotted at 26. Wow. And the man at the serve that you want, off. Puts it over, drops it in. Dig in the back, set to the bottom. Tipped by the Bulldogs. We're going to knot it. Chargers are going to get the point, and a game point opportunity again. Number 17 for the Chargers, Ricky Kamoli. Whoa, Bulldogs got lucky. Miscommunication. Chargers as well. Kenyon saves it. Offsets it to the bottom. The spike by Mayo. Handled by the Chargers. Nice job on the top by Mayo. And that's a little bit deep off the Bulldogs. They got to return it. Kenyon with the set. Spike attempt tipped by the Chargers, kept alive. How many hits do we have? And they're alive still. And we're looking for the ground. We got a great volley here. Spike attempt by Mayo. Goal! And the Bulldogs tie it. What a volley with the game on the line. And the lefty into the net. It goes. Gives the Chargers game point again. And the Chargers serve to the back. And they kept it alive. They thought it was going to go out. Miscommunication. Set at the net. Mistimed it, and it could be the reason they win this game, and it is. Chargers take game 2 by a score of 29-27. It doesn't get any better than that. This one's going to go at least 4, folks. With that, we'll take a break while they switch sides.
I'm Ryan Collins. I'm the clinic director, specialized orthopedic physical therapy. Every time you come in, you work one-on-one with the physical therapist, personalized one-on-one care with that person. Working with Wood River is very beneficial because we have great relationships with all the doctors. Do not hesitate to give us a call, come in for an evaluation, or talk to your doctor, and they can refer you to physical therapy.
Splits where the summer sticks on our fingers, on our lips. 2 scoops high in a waffle twist. We're living it up at Lickety Splits. Lickety Splits, take your flavor pick. Rainbow swirl or classic mix. Big wide smiles in a sugar blitz. Yeah, everyday sweet at Lickety Splits. Hey!
For over 75 years, Belmont Market has been a staple of our community, bringing together local quality fresh food, organic options, and everyday wellness with care you can trust. Belmont Market, a better place to shop.
Welcome to Dan's Place, Rhode Island's #1 stop for amazing food, drinks, and live entertainment. Dan's Place offers a fantastic selection of unique menu items, including pizzas, pasta, steaks, and seafood. Here's what our customers have to say: a masterpiece on a crust. Watch your favorite New England teams on one of Dan's 4 big screen TVs. Looking for a great place to meet? Try Dan's Place.
I'm Dan from Dan's Place, where your only regret is not coming in sooner.
Hi, I'm AJ Truck.
And I'm Jeff Swiderski with AnnieMac Home Mortgage's Momentum Group, your trusted partner in the home buying process.
At AnnieMac, we can strengthen your offer with our innovative program, Cash to Keys, giving you a competitive edge by allowing you to make a cash offer on your new home.
Together, we've helped over 1,000 families move into their dream homes, and we'd love to do the same for you.
Give us a call today at 401-486-0853 to get started.
When somebody comes in to have something framed, we like to find out what their vision is, what that piece means to them. We want to know what their style is, if they know where it's going to hang, and then we take it from there. My name is Jan. I'm from Finishing Touches Picture Framing, located right here in Wakefield on Main Street, and we'd love to have you come and visit us.
I'm Josh Sherman, owner of Breachway Building Company. We specialize in kitchens, bathrooms, interior renovations of all kinds. Please feel free to give me a call to help you out with your next project. Breachway Building Company. We are building your dreams one wall at a time.
And welcome back, folks. I am the voice, Greg Morano. This is a 321 Media production. I am filling in here, just testing out some new technology for 321 Media. You can catch me on the Voicecast at Talk New England, and I'll be on tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. What a second game, though, folks. You got, after dropping the game 25 to about 5, you got to give credit to the Chargers having such a big lead and actually squandering it, still being able to pull out the game. So we're tied here 1-1, best of 5 series, and both teams are on the court, just getting things settled with the officials, waiting for a whistle, and we will get this party started. And we are good to go. Chariho will start with Kamoli serving. Bulldogs on our right. And a miss hit on the first one. Still alive, dumps it over. That's Reed. And saved by the Chargers. Miscommunication, and they are not able to bring it over. 1-0. It's important if you're going for the Bulldogs that you get a little bit of early momentum, because that's so frustrating. Come all the way back in and drop it, and it's a rivalry as well. Good crowd on hand today. And what a serve by Off. Handled at the net. They dink it over and handled by the Bulldogs. Off with the set to the bottom. Kenyon tries to push it over. Can't. Kept alive. And Pasiga finds the spot. Bulldogs point. 2-0 the score, and Off set to serve. And the missile up into the rafters, not able to keep it in the air, and that's an ace. 3-0 Bulldog. And a missile, and they let it go out of bounds. Not that far out of bounds, but out of bounds. 3-1 the score, side out. Chariho will serve. That'll be number 11, Casey Poplaski. And the serve handled by Kenyon, set. Kenyon finishes. No, they dump it back over. Handled by Reed. Chargers have it. Deep set behind them. Tipped by the Bulldogs. That'll be a Charger point, and it's 3-2. Just waiting on a volleyball. That's a crucial factor. A lot of them bouncing around. And the serve by the Chargers. And the Bulldogs are unable to return it. Chargers will tie it up. The serve handled in the back by Spazzato. Kenyon's got it up, and that is going to be a point for the Bulldogs as he hammers a missile from about 6 feet away from the net. Still able to get the right angle. And it is a difficult thing to do, to contort your body, time everything, and hit it as hard as the likes of Kenyon or even Oth, as only a sophomore. Into the net it goes, and they give it right back. 4-4, we're knotted. And the serve to the back line. Off with the set to Spazzato, and he hammers it, but they keep it alive. Chariho's good at that. I'll give him it. And that one goes flying out of bounds. Bulldogs didn't touch. They're waiting, and we got 2 different calls. But the Bulldogs are going to get the point by the near official, so it's 5-4. Pasiga to serve. Handled, set, short set. Suzato keeps it alive to off. Behind him, Mayo, spike, dug out. They're going to have to dump it. And they can't. Put back down by Kenyon. And the Bulldogs get the point. Score is 6-4. And handled at the net. Not a very good set. They keep it alive. And again, a miscommunication. They dump it back over. And off the Kenyon. Puts it down. 7-4 the score. Pasiga set to serve. And the knuckleball. Handled at the net. Deep set. Bulldogs able to return. And they brought it back, but Kenyon saved it. Another set short one. Handled by off. Set by Kenyon to the bottom. Spozzato puts it over and it's dug out. Bump to the top. Spike attempt. Blocked at the net. Handled. Chargers keeping it off the court. Bulldogs doing the same. Out of inbounds it goes. Bulldogs point. Everyone retreated. I thought it was out. Maybe that's 8-4. 9-4. 8-4 the score. Pasiga looking for another. Set by the Chargers. Spike attempt. Dug out in the back by Reed. Spozzato with the spike. And they can't handle it. 9-4 Westerly. A different team than we saw early on in game 2. And the serve and beauty handled in the back. Nice set up top. Blocked at the net, and it's going to be a Charger point. Rolled across the net and out of bounds. 9-5 to score. And serve by the Chargers gets over that situation, and it'll be an ace. 9-6. That is number 3, Tucker McGlindsey. Another serve to the back line, handled. Deep set to Kenyon, blocked, and that's a Charger point. 9-7. We're right back here. Handled in the back. Set by off to the bottom. Spozzato with the spike. Dug out in the back by the Chargers. Set up top of beauty. And that's going to fly far, but did they touch it? No. The Bulldogs will get the point. So the Bulldogs get a much-needed side out. They get the point. They're leading by a score of 10-7. This is game 3 of a best-of-5 matchup. Two teams are knotted at 1. Local rivalry on stake here. Handled. Set. Short set. Blocked at the net by the Bulldogs. And this time they got it over. One-handed by Pasiga. To off to Spozzato. And that is dug out in the back. Set to the net. And handled by the Bulldogs, who hit the net. And the Chargers. Bulldogs will get the point. 11-7 the score. Asa Mayo set to serve for the Bulldogs. And a nice one dug out. Lobes. And that'll be a point for the Chargers. Quick one-timer with the set and spike. Number 10 will get set to serve, and that's Caleb Locke. 11-8 to score. And there's a whistle. Dug out in the back, set by Oth, Spozzato to the back, and they can't handle it, and the Bulldogs will get the side out and a point. Cash Spozzato set to serve. Handled in the back. Back set. Spike, blocked at the net, and Chargers get the point. Too much in the net. 12-9. Back and forth we go. Number 10, Kayla Block. He's a lefty, always dangerous. Brought back. Kasiga dumps it. Set by the Chargers. A nice one. Spike attempt tipped by the Bulldogs. Dug out. Reed. And blocked by Kenyon, but he must have got. No, the Bulldogs get the point earlier. No, wait a minute. He's resetting. Yeah, Chargers got the point. That's what I assumed. It's going to be 12-9. And the serve of beauty, and that's going to be an ace. 12-10, 13-10. 13-10 on the board. And now they've changed it to 12-11. That makes more sense. Set by Off. Nice back set to Kenyon, and that is not going to be returned as he launches a missile, making it 13-11. And Kenyon set to serve for the Bulldogs. Like to create a little space if you can with him at the net, and that goes deep. Trying to do a little too much, and they give it back, 13-12. Number 17 is the Chargers' go-to guy, Ricky Camoli, at the service, I've noticed. The official having a conversation about a substitution. We're ready to go now. Here's the whistle we're waiting on. Number 17, Ricky Camoli. The righty drops it deep. Cash to Mayo and over by Reed. Nice bump set by the Chargers and a nice return by Off. Back set, another nice one. Blocked by the Bulldogs. And they're going to have to dump it over, and they fire it into the spot where nobody's home. Not at 13. And we are tied at 13 in game 3. Another nice serve handled by Sposato. Set and all tries to get him sleeping and does. As he puts it over himself and gets the side out and gets the Bulldogs a lead with the service too in his hands. And what can the lefty do? He fires a missile and that is up in the rafters and it's kept alive. You believe it. Handled by Kenyon. Nice set and spike. Holy smokes. One timer off to Pasiga for the point. And when you have someone with the capabilities of Off, you want to get a little chunk out of it here at the serve. And that's a missile handled, set towards the net, blocked on the Bulldog side, and they can't keep it up. Side out, 15-14. No one's budging. The serve, Casey Poplaski. Handled by Kenyon to Off. Back to Kenyon, spiked, tipped off the net, and that's a point for the Bulldogs. Holden Reed set to serve. Did a lot of damage in game 1. Back to the back line. Spike attempt blocked at the net by the Bulldogs, and the Chargers keep it alive. Do a nice job of it. Bump sets. Oh, and it's a missed touch. 16-15. Chargers serve. A little hesitation there cost them. And that goes just off the top of the net, and the Bulldogs can't handle it for an ace. We are knotted at 16 in a race to 9. Number 5, serving, Jackson Bashan. To the back. Handled. Cash Mazzato gets the point. Whistle early either way. It's the Bulldog side out and a point. 17-16. Bulldogs need 8. Reed set to serve for Westerly. Pasiga set to serve for Westerly. Drops it in. Short set to nobody, but they're able to get it over somehow. And Pasiga with the set. And Mayo tries to find an open hole. Set towards the net by the Chargers. Tips it by the Bulldogs. Back set. Pasiga put it up. Sposvato puts it over. Another set by the Chargers. Deep spike attempt. Tipped at the net. Pasiga keeps it. Set from Kenyon across to Mayo. Drops it in, and that is, might be returned. And it is, and Kenyon finally, are you kidding me? Everybody in the right spot, and that one flies long, and the Bulldogs get it. Wow. Some sure points there for the Bulldogs that the Chargers were able to return, but in the end, the Bulldogs get an elusive 18th point. And the serve drops it in early. Set to the top, and that's going to be a Charger point, I believe. Let's see where they point. We're going to have a little meeting by the officials. And Westerly is going to get the point. A violation by the Chargers, so Westerly will get their 19th point. Reed set to serve. And the set over the net, out of bounds, Bulldogs point, 20. They hit the 20 mark, 20-16. Reed doing his thing, just keeping it in play, letting his teammates work. Side out to Chant, and that handled. Let's see, the set is deep, and they just dump it over. Reed with the set to the net, tough one. And Kenyon's there, and that'll get him the point as the return goes out of bounds, 21 for the Bulldogs. Timeout on the board by the Chargers, 21 for the Bulldogs, 16 for the Chargers. We got a minute, so we'll take a quick break.
Your home, your family, your legacy. They deserve the highest level of protection. At Lathrop Insurance, we design tailored programs for coastal homes, secondary properties, and high-value assets, giving you peace of mind no matter where life takes you. We're honored to protect families in Rhode Island with personalized care and expert guidance. Lathrop Insurance, protecting the life you've worked so hard to build.
Experience local excellence with Roof Right Roofing in Charlestown, Rhode Island. With over 40 years of unmatched expertise, Roof Right specializes in architectural shingles and holds the prestigious title of GAF Master Elite Installers. Known for their commitment to the community and support for local initiatives, Roof Right is your trusted partner for all of your home's roofing needs. Call today for a free estimate at 401-212-4140.
And welcome back. We are live and flying, folks. Nice serve by Reed. They're going to have to dump it over and tip by the Bulldogs. Reed brings it back forward, and they dump it over, and the Chargers have it. Set, back set, and a beauty. And that's going to be a Charger point after the timeout, 21-17. Tucker McGlinskey set to serve for the Chargers. And a nice one. Flies long, though. The Bulldogs were wise and let it go. Quick side out and inch into 25. 22-17. Bulldogs need 3. This match is tied 1-1. Nice serve. And a tough set. And the Bulldogs might be able to dump it over. And they do. Back set at the net, blocked at the net, and the Bulldogs keep it up and alive, and they'll dump it back. Kenyon, start fresh. Set to the top, and that flies deep. Did they touch it? No, they did not. Bulldogs point, 23-17. Asa Mayo on a run now, and it's really him. Bump. Nice set at the net, and that is kept alive. Beautiful job. Cash Pizzato puts it at the net where it's tipped, and they are not able to keep it in bounds. I got a point towards the Charger side, and they're going to get the point, 23-18. And the serve. And they try to catch him sleeping, and they're able to dig it out. And into the net it goes that time. And the Bulldogs set for game point. 24-18. Cash Posado, who did damage at the service already, set to try to put this thing away. Chargers need 6 to continue. Drops it in. Set. Spike attempt. And that'll be a Charger point. 24-19. Number 10, Caleb Locke, set to serve for the Chargers. Got to score. Game 3 is in the books if they do not. Set back. Spike attempt blocked at the net, and that's a Charger point. 24-20. Man, after that first game, these next two have been heart attacks. Serve handled. Off with the back set to Kenyon. That's a recipe for a win, and that's what it is. And the Bulldogs win game 3 by a score of 25-20. Not for the faint of heart here tonight, folks. It's been nothing but action. We'll take a quick break while the players switch sides and bring you back for game 4. Bulldogs could clinch.
I'm Johnny Mack, general manager here at Sandy Motors, and since 1988, we've been making car buying wicked easy for Rhode Islanders. So come with me and let's go see how wicked easy we make it when car buying. From cars, trucks, and SUVs, Sandy Motors has the selection you want at the price you want. Get approved now and see all our inventory at sandymotors.com. Every vehicle in certified condition for you to drive for many years to come. Sandy Motors, we're making car buying is wicked easy.
At Dime Bank, we're all about community. It's who we are. Local communities made up of customers, families, and friends. Business owners invested in helping their communities thrive. Dedicated employees committed to giving back in ways that go beyond banking. If your banking relationship leaves you wanting more, come join our community. It's your bank, your choice, your dime.
Welcome back, folks. This is the Dime Bank mid-game report, which is a little past mid-game. The Bulldogs have a chance of clinching things here. 3-2-1 cameras are rolling right now in West Warwick for the Bulldogs versus the Wizards softball game, where Ella Keegan is searching for her 100th career hit. And the softball team is rocking and rolling early on this season. High expectations with Frankie Arnold on the mound and the offense that they have as well. They're going to be a tough team to beat all the way through. So keep your eyes on them. That being said, right in front of us here today, the first game made it look like it was going to be an easy night, but that is not the case. The Chargers rebounded. The Chargers won game 2, and game 3 finished by a score of 25-20. Bulldogs lead 2-1. If they win this, the night's over. If not, they go to game 5. They haven't played more than 4 all year, and that's always a question too. Because you got legs you got to deal with. So, and the Bulldogs play with low numbers. They don't have a lot of players. Chariho came rolling in, probably 5 more, 6 more. That being said, teams have switched sides. Bulldogs are on the left and looking for their 4th win of the season, looking for a crossover. It'd be a rivalry upset, and it's a Division I squad they'd be beating. So a lot of pros in a victory here tonight for the Bulldogs. And Chariho just trying to turn things around. I mean, they're clearly a good squad when they can play the past 2 games like they've played. Waiting on the official whistle, and we're going to get ready to roll here, folks. Remember, tune in tomorrow, 11 a.m. If you want to hear a ball game. Stonington playing Killingly, and I'll be making the call. Here we go. Game 4 starts with off. Deep set, and that's going to fly deep. Bulldogs take a 1-0 lead. Man, off can really serve. And a nice serve, different spot, and they're not able to return it. Spike falls in for the Bulldogs, too. And that one dropped short, dug out beautifully by the Chargers. Quick set, and that's going to fall in bounds. Chargers get the side out, 2-1. And the serve by the Chargers, handled by Kenyon to off, back to Kenyon. He'll push it over, able to find a tough spot, and they're able to return it for the point. We're knotted at 2. Kid just got whacked with the ball. Number 17 serving for the Chargers. Ricky Kamoli. Handled by Kenyon to off to Pasiga. And a nice return by the Chargers. Mayo takes it, drops it in the middle, one-handed set, and in the back by Kenyon. And the spike to Pasiga, spike handled. Great volley. Kenyon in the back. Bump set, back to Kenyon, spike, and that stays in. Yes, it does. 3-2 Bulldogs point. And the serve, beauty. Nice back set, top of the screen. That flies deep. Bulldogs point. The official on the other side didn't even know what to call. Holden Reed at the serve for the Bulldogs, 4-2. Knuckleball, and they don't handle it well, but it's handled deep. Cross-court set, dumped over. Pasiga to off to Pasiga to the ground with thunderous power. 5-2. Westerly with the serve. Holden Reed. And they try to put it down. Pasiga's right there. Bulldogs get the point. Block at the net. And Reed finds another spot, and they're having trouble with it, and it's an ace for the Bulldogs, 7-2. And to the back man. Set, a little deep though, and it's dunked over. Bulldogs handle it. Kenyon to the top. Cash Posada with the spike. Handled in the back by the Chargers. Back set, blocked at the net, and Bulldogs point, 8-2. Holden Reed having a day here, folks. Timeout on the floor, 8-2 score. Holden Reed at the helm when we return.
Wood River Health provides medical, dental, and behavioral health care to over 10,000 people a year, even when they can't afford to pay for the care they need. The cost of providing health care services has increased, and the grant funding we receive doesn't fully cover the cost of patient care. We, like other community health centers across the country, count on community support to keep our doors open. With your help, we can keep serving as a safety net for your neighbors. Will you help us invest in our mission?
I've been cooking since I was 12 or 13 years old. I was cooking in the Navy. And honestly, we were welcomed kind of with open arms into the community. We've had a reputation for having great beverages and okay food. And I want people to know that is the thing we're attacking first, is making sure that our food matches our beverages. I want to make a really strong lunch menu. If you had a breakfast sandwich yesterday, come back tomorrow, it'll be better, because we're changing the way we do things around here. I'm JJ Glode. I'm the owner of Higher Grounds and Lickety Splits, and we'd love to see you come in soon.
Welcome back, folks. Holden Reed at the serve. The Chargers trying to get a side out direly. Nice save by Kenyon. Dumped over by Mayos. Having a nice day. Set again, deep this time. Spike attempt blocked and kept in the air. And the Chargers find the floor. 8-3, and they are still fired up, folks. Number 11 at the service, Casey Pawlowski. Nice serve, handled by Kenyon. Off, back to Kenyon. Spike stays in, I do believe, and it does. Bulldog point. No one can get there. 9-3, quick side out. And Nathan Pasiga at the serve for the Bulldogs. Quick substitution. And that flies, and they might have saved a deep one either way. Blocked at the net, and that'll be a point. Henry Kenyon the wall. 10-3 score. And returned all the way to the bottom. They have to dump it back over. Set by Pasiga, set by Oth, and Kenyon puts it down. And that's another Bulldog point, 11-3. And this is a match possible game here for the Bulldogs. And that's going to be a Bulldog point as the Chargers hit the net. And that'll make it 12-3. They're making it difficult here on the Chargers. Pasiga serve just over the net, a beauty. I thought for sure that was going into the net, and that rolls the net for the Chargers. They'll get the side out anyway. 12-4 our score. Number 5, Jackson Vachon set to serve. And a beauty handled by Pasiga. Off with the back set to Kenyon, who reaches, got it over, and they're going to have to dump it, and they put it down, actually. Nice point by the Chargers, 12-5. And that's serving to the net. Bulldogs get the side out, and the point, 13-5. Asa Mayo set to serve for the Dogs. Having a good day today. And the serve, cross court. Set to the top. Spike attempt, hung out by Pasiga. Dinked over there by Oth, so they're able to handle it. And that spike attempt, Pasiga's got it. Oth jump to the top of the screen, a swing and a miss, and that'll be a Charger point. (13-6) to score here, folks. Game 4. If you're just joining us, we are Bulldogs 2, Chargers 1, and a race to 3. Handle in the back. Off with the set, top, and this time it's a nice job digging it out by the Chargers. And Off tries to catch him, and he doesn't. From the bottom, blocks at the net. The point goes to the Bulldogs anyway. What a wall! That was Off. That was Kenyon. And it's 14-6. Malachi Monteith set to serve. And finds a short spot. Goes right back over. Set, spike on the Charger side. Kenyon puts it down for the point. 15-6 our score. Monteith set to serve. To the back line. Set to the bottom. Spike blocked again. Inbounds. Bulldog point. 16. 10-point advantage as an inch closer. They only need 9. And the serve, that one's going to go to the Chargers. It'll be a side out. 16-7. Number 1, Reed McCann set to serve. Into the net it goes. Bulldogs will take it right back. 17-7 the score. And the man, the myth, and the legend, Henry Kenyon set to serve. And a missile. Dug out nicely, but over the net. Bulldogs put it down 18. Frustrated side on the green side at the moment. That is a missile out of bounds. 18-8. Keep dancing around this 10-point spot. Number 10 set to serve Caleb Locke for the Chargers. And that'll be a Charger point. So the Bulldogs travel to East Providence tomorrow. Handled by Kenyon. Off to Pasiga, to the floor. Point Bulldogs. Back to the 10-point deficit we go. But the problem for the Chargers is that number 25 is looming large here for the Bulldogs. Off set to serve. And off the net and in, and that'll be a Charger point. 19-10. Number 17 for the Chargers serving, Ricky Camoli. And the serve, handled in the back by Monteith. Set by Oth, put over by Mayo, and the return by the Chargers. And they find an open spot and get the point, 19-11. And that one flies deep, and that'll be an ace. 19-12. Anybody's game still. And into the net it goes. Bulldogs will grab another. Chargers will grab another. Number 17 for the Chargers, Camoli, has gone on a couple runs here at the service. Bulldogs got to be careful and grab a quick side out. Nice serve there, and a miss hit again. And that's going to be an ace. 19-13. Set to serve. 19-13 to score. 19-14. And that stays on the Chargers side. The Bulldogs needed it. 20-14 to score. Alan Husero set to serve for the Bulldogs. And that one's going to fly long and give the Chargers one side out. And here we go. Bulldogs looking for a quick side out. This is getting tighter. Handled back by Husero, Monteith. Bulldogs got to just dip it over, and they do. Back set, spike attempt, out of bounds. And that'll be a Bulldog point, side out they needed. They'll be at the service. They only need 4 more. And who better than Nate Pasiga to do it, having a day. And the serve set by the Chargers to the top, spike attempt, falls in, and they get the point just like that. 21-16, no quit in a rivalry here. Number 5, Jackson Bashan set to serve. And a beauty handled by Pasiga to Off. Quick hitter to Kenyon, dump back over. Pasiga with the bump set, brought it back, and then put it back over. Back by the Chargers. Miscommunication by the Bulldogs gives them that point, and we have a 4-point game. Trying to do a little too much. Nice serve, handled by Pasiga. Set to Kenyon, 360 return. Quick spike block by Kenyon, and that's what they needed, 22-17. When you need it, he'll deliver. Mayo at the serve here for the Bulldogs. Can he grab 3? Nice serve. He grabs 1 immediately with the ace. The missile over the net, 23-17. Another nice serve to the back line. Set to the top. Spike attempt kept in the air, and it's going to be a point for the Chargers. 23-16. The Bulldogs need 2. Set to serve for the Chargers, number 3, McGlinley. At the net, into the Bulldogs. That'll be a point for the Chargers. 23-18. Quick side out could give them match point. Chargers looking to fight in. The serve, handle in the back. And he catches him sleeping. Oh, it does. Sees the hole, doesn't set it, put it there. We are at match point. Chargers need 6 in a row to stay alive. Monteith set to serve for the Bulldogs. And to the back line, a nice serve, and that's it. That'll do it. Bulldogs win the rivalry matchup. Final game, 25-19. 3-1 victory over Chariho, a crossover Division I foe. And what a battle we had after game 1, which the Bulldogs dominated. The last 3 games were as good a volleyball as I have seen, and that's what you expect that when these two communities come together and play. It's clean, hard-fought sports, and that's what we saw here tonight. What a game. Again, this is a 3-2-1 media broadcast, and I'm the voice, Greg Morano, and I'm filling in, testing out a few things here. You can find me at Talk New England tomorrow at 11. That being said, my Ed French and Son player of the game, I'm going to give it to Holden Reed, because at the beginning of the game, I didn't know the number changes, and he had some serious stretches at the service position and all over the court here tonight. He really proved his skill here in such a tight matchup. So Holden Reed gets the player of the game. And that being said, that's a wrap for me, folks. So I'm glad you tuned in. And tomorrow, throw it on the radio and listen to some Stonington baseball.